right, let's call the wife. Okay, the stub shaft. The stub shaft, chromoly stub shaft. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to take this tire off and we're going to change this entire short axle shaft, the driver's side axle shaft. Hey, look, the growler was pushed hard today. Mike's taking this big ass 43-inch tire off, and we're going to pull this axle shaft out right here and put his spare axle shaft that he carries with him. Wow, good job, Mike. We got to get that caliper off. We got to pull the rotor. We got the tire off of the growler. All right, Mike runs Willward calipers, and there's basically a couple of studs that go through it. It's a little different, and you got to kind of work the caliper off the rotor equally. See that stud right there?
The equal
there.
opportunity.
Nice job, Ray. Oh, we don't want to lose that washer.
Yeah, no.
Nice job. There's one. Good job, Ray. Who said Ray's not a mechanic? This guy, he's been holding out. He's actually a mechanical guru.
Might have to tap
Okay,
the hammer.
we took these Allen bolts out. There were 4 of them. Now the whole unit bearing connected to the axle shaft should come out. There it goes. There's
Normally it would.
well, that's the hub.
But there's the
Might have to
broken
take
shaft.
a pry bar. Look at that. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. There's the brake right
Look
there.
where it breaks.
It broke it
I
freaking
asked
right
them.
in half, right there at that little groove.
So I said to them, why am I buying chromoly?
And
it comes
here,
with that groove
if
in
you look inside now, Mike, you're gonna have to knock this out.
it. We got to take the cap off and
Yeah.
then knock out.
If you look inside the
towards your
unit
finger.
bearing, you can see the outer stub shaft stuck inside the unit bearing. Pull that bitch out. There it goes.
Now we
Wow.
got to get Allen's and take the cover
Take
off.
that off and bang that freaking shaft out.
The nice thing is we can reassemble it with the other one over here.
Okay.
And then slide it back in as one piece.
Yes. So basically, we're taking this unit bearing, the cover off. We need to punch out the busted stub shaft that freaking broke inside the unit bearing.
Yeah, these are the same bearings you're running. See how they have 8 holes? Because I've re-drilled these to 8 on 6.5 from the Ford pattern. Colin, I can't even blame you for this.
Push the Jeep hard today.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at some better stub shafts, I'm afraid. But then, am I moving the weak link? I thought they were in there.
There it is. That piece has got to be banged out right there.
We gotta get the stub out through the middle. Goes on it with the hammer. This though, I mean,
So here we go. We just banged this out of the unit bearing. This thing is busted right in half on the growler. Okay, look at that. Sheared it completely. So she's out. All the bad parts are out. Now we put the what is it? The stock, Mike?
this is a stock one, yeah.
It's a stock axle shaft.
So
it's the short side. It's the driver's side.
Is that a 1550?
1550 joint,
Yeah.
35 spline.
Yep.
Nothing. Bushings.
Stock axle shaft back in. We're putting this thing together right here. Here we go.
I'm gonna go clean up the hub.
Yeah, clean it up. Two more bolts, and then the idea is we're gonna put this right into the differential through the knuckle, and then put those bolts back in and re-secure it after I
There's
tighten.
no snap ring, so you have to hold
No.
that on or it'll slide right out.
No, it's gonna just go right in.
No, I mean when you pick it up to bring it over there.
Yeah, it's just sitting right
Yeah.
inside it.
So
Well, you got to get familiar with this build because it's basically what you're installing on your Jeep. I'm surprised. It was a little bit of a learning experience for me, taking off the Willwood
debris
calipers, and they kind of come off with nuts, and there's studs on there, and the knuckle is kind of a little different. The 4 bolts, So on the JK, there's 3 bolts that hold the unit bearing in. And on these 1 tons, there are 4 Allen head bolts, or at least in Mike's case, there was 4 Allen head bolts that we had to take out. I think we're there. Okay, beautiful. All right. 1, 2, 3. We just got to get the 4th one. So basically, these are Allen head bolts with washers, and we are sucking in the unit bearing. We already changed the entire driver's side axle shaft. So we almost got this thing back together. Come on. Come on. Almost. This is number 4 right here. Then we can put the rotor on. All right, 4 unit bearing nuts. Almost got it, Dwayne.
You got that arm calibrated, right?
What's that?
That arm's calibrated, right?
Rick,
Yes.
6 bolts on the dry flange are tight, or do I gotta check them?
I'm doing these right here.
No, these here on the cap.
Yes, those are tight.
They're all good.
Nothing
I'm
to
gonna
worry
put this
about, nothing to worry
away.
about. We can put the rotor on. We can put the caliper, caliper on.
He's been
Where's
known
the?
to put shit on.
Hey, cut this shit.
All right,
There's no need
Ryan
to.
Bell, I-
That's
did I say
bullshit.
that?
Dwayne, they
The
go
whole
in. They
thing
go
is
into.
enormous.
They go into studs, Dwayne. They go into studs, not like what I'm used to
I see
seeing.
what you mean. Yeah, oh yeah.
They tend to be a little tricky to get on there. Rick, you want the PB Blaster, little lubricant?
Because
got
you gotta
one of
get 'em
them.
just
You
lined
got
up
2
perfect.
washers under them, right?
Yeah. So the washer's right there. Washer's there. I got the nuts here,
Hey,
right?
here, give me the nuts. I'll get
Okay.
them
Here's
out
the
of your way.
nuts. If I could just get this freaking thing to start,
They're tight. They're real tight, but they're that way by design.
it just seems like it's way off.
Oh, here, you know what?
Yeah. Okay. We got to push that rotor in.
The rotor flat. It's
That rotor
not flat at all.
doesn't even seem like it's close, Mike.
It's not even flat.
It's not even close. I mean, the top one starts, but this bottom one's like way off.
Dang it.
Hit it with the hammer, maybe, because I can see it from here. Before I
Let me see that mallet. Let me see that mallet, Mike.
Well, I gotta get this rotor on all the
Okay.
way.
I think we're starting to go here.
There it is.
There you
It's got a pilot on it.
Yes, yes. All
There you
right.
go. Gentle taps. That's aluminum. Hercules.
It's a lot easier when you put the rotor on.
Yeah, that helps.
All right, nuts. Nuts.
These
Woo!
nuts. Use these nuts.
That- All right, sadly Raymond has left, Dwayne has left, it's me, Wild Bill, and Mike. It is Monday evening. We're cooking a great dinner tonight. We're gonna have chicken thighs with Lowry seasoning, Bubba onion cheeseburgers, potato salad. It's gonna be great. on, back up. Oh, he's in there bad. Oh boy. Oh, he's in the drink. Back up, keep going, back up. Go, go, go. Did he get out? Did he get out?
I see lights moving. Looks like it's moving. I'll get in and hold the brakes. I might have to go and drive.
The Wild Bill got himself in a badass 5-foot ditch. A badass ditch. Gonna try to pull cable right off of the back of Mike's rig. Keep going. A little more. All right, good job. Well, it's departure day. We cleaned up the counter. We just got to come grab our chairs, swept the place out. What a wonderful cabin. Had a great time here. So now we're going to do a little more mapping. We got to grab that trash when we're done.
If you prefer that, totally frozen.
That's it. All right, folks. You're looking at the basin of Armageddon, believe it or not. So this is where you'd go forward another 50, 60 feet and take the sharp left up the mountain. And we're marking this trail on foot. And we're gonna get to the basin here, and we'll stop recording, but I'll pan the area around. It's pretty nice to see it with I don't know, 6, 8, 10 inches of snow on these big boulders. Wild Bill's up there. He's a mountain man. He's got his snowshoes on. Great time.
Snow well. My snowshoes were a little bit fluffier. My pack was a little bit lighter, whatever. And he went down it, or I broke it, and he finished it.
I'm in the basin right here.
Oh, sweet. It shows it right on here.
I'm in the bottom of
What do you think
Armageddon.
that trail was for length?
3/10, 4/10.
Very close. 0.35. We climbed a couple hundred feet in elevation.
3/4
This
of a
is
mile.
normally where we come in.
201 feet up.
Right
we
there.
That's a good elevation.
Standing on ice on the brook. I mean, we can hear water running underneath it, but it's pretty much just all iced over. And right behind Bill is the dreaded Armageddon. Way out in the distance, right there on top of there's Mount Greylock. You can see the tower.
Cell phone service. I can only get a text out once in a while.
Mount Greylock, straight ahead. All right, so it ends. Our first mapping trip up here. A lot of great success. Next time we come up here, it'll be spring. Yeah.
It's his rig. If it falls off, it's his fault. Yeah. I get to claim millions of dollars.
I'm going to claim pain and suffering.